If you clicked on this video, it means that you want to lose weight, right? It also means you want to know how I lost over 20 kgs. So let's do this. So this is how I lost over 20 kgs. Let me tell you guys how I did it. So in January 2020, I decided to start eating eggs only, guys, boiled eggs. So I did the egg diet continuously. You know how people do the egg diet for 3 days, for 5 days, or for 2 weeks? In my case, I decided to prolong the egg diet. I started in January 2020, and in October 2020, I had lost over 20 kgs, guys. So I'll give you guys a backstory. I have always wanted to lose weight, right? I have been big for as long as I can remember. So in 2020, I came across the egg diet, and of course, I decided to prolong it, see how and where it's going to take me. And fortunately for me, it worked, y'all. So I would eat eggs 3 times a day. My breakfast was 2 boiled eggs. Lunch and dinner, same. I'm sure you're wondering how I did that from Jan to October. That's a really long time. So every now and then when I felt like I was tired of eating only eggs, I would add maybe say cabbage or meat, but not a lot, guys. I didn't do that a lot. It was only every now and then. But my staple, my constant was 2 boiled eggs a meal. And every now and then when I felt like, you know what, maybe I should spice things up a bit, I would add in a fruit or so. Sometimes I would add in chicken breast, or I would also do like spinach or cabbage. That's basically what I used to do. And it was working for me, guys. And you know, when you're trying to do that, when you're trying to lose weight, it is so hard, because when you get to places like work, people offer you food. Like, are you sure that's all you want to eat? Come eat with me, or maybe I should buy you something. Like, people start offering you things, and it makes it so hard. Even when they don't offer, the smell from their lunch like can drive you really crazy. I learned then how to exercise discipline, guys. I was so disciplined, and what worked for me is that I decided to tell my colleagues. I told them that I am on a weight loss journey and this is what I'll be eating, and ask them to please respect what I'll be eating. And I felt like at that time it worked, and so I did that Jan, Feb, March till October. I remember because in October I decided to celebrate by going for a photo shoot. And yeah, I was so happy, guys, because I looked so lean. So was it hard? Yes, it was definitely hard, especially in Jan, the first month I started doing this. It was really hard. Like, I won't lie to you guys, it was really hard. You have to exercise constraint, you have to exercise discipline and willpower. So because I knew my goal, it worked like magic. I feel my biggest problem was portion control. Didn't know how to like not eat a lot. So that took a lot from me, guys. It took a lot from me, but within no time I was used to it, and I felt I couldn't live without eggs because they were tasty. Like, they became something I really enjoyed, luckily for me, right? So carried on with that. I remember that in winter, that was 6 months in, right? In winter, in June, I remember all my coats that did not fit me prior started to fit. All my clothes started to loosen up, and I was just like, what? And I was so happy, guys. Like, I was so happy. And of course, then people, I believe, didn't notice. So people started noticing that I lost weight after winter, because after winter is when you start like putting off layers, like putting away your jackets, your coats, and you start wearing simple clothes that reveal your actual body. And people were like, what? My colleagues were like, it's paying off. Like, I'd meet people who know me anywhere and they'll be like, girl, what happened? Girl, what did you do? Guys, like, that made me so happy. Like, there is nothing more fulfilling than hearing a compliment that you lost weight, that you look great now, and I was so happy. So, going back to the celebration, right? I told you guys that I went for a photo shoot as a way of celebrating my weight loss, right? So, after the photo shoot, I celebrated with braai meat, pap, and veggies, and I just ate to my heart's content because it was the first time after 10 months I was eating a meal like that. It was the first time after so long indulging in food I actually like, right? So unfortunately, that's where it all started. Going forward, I just ate whatever I wanted because I was getting compliments. I was pretty, I was leaner. Guys, even my work uniform started to fit, because before I would really struggle to get into my work uniform, but of course I used to wear it. But it fit different, man. It fit different after I lost weight, and I was so happy. I was so happy. Unfortunately, I had no idea that after losing weight, or even when you start losing weight, you also have to have a maintenance plan, that when I reach my goal, I want to, or I have to, or I will be maintaining this way. I had no idea. I had no plans of maintaining, and I just started like cruising through life, eating all the junk I was eating. Unfortunately, I gained back all the weight double. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but like, I became bigger than I was when I started to lose weight. So when I started, I was 92 kgs, I believe. I have records on my phone because I am using the scale that links with an app on my phone. So luckily I still have all those records. I will put them up here for you guys to see. So when I started, I believe I was 91 or 92 kgs, and when I went for my photo shoot in October, I was a whopping 70 kgs. Guys, I was cruising. I was happy. Okay, so where was I? Oh, I gained back all the weight, right? So I gained back all the weight double. Guys, before I knew it, I was over 100 kgs, and that's the biggest I have ever been. That was my heaviest weight. So I started struggling. You know, y'all know the struggles of being overweight, right? So that's when I started experiencing all the bullying, all the nasty comments. Y'all know, if you're big or bigger than you were before and you're watching this, then you know all the comments, right? Girl, what happened? Oh my gosh, you're so fat. What happened to you? You used to look so good, and now it's all gone. Like, people can be nasty. Guys, I have a long list of comments that hurt so much. Like, that hurt so much, guys. They will hurt you. So yeah, so that is basically how I lost and gained back all my weight. So what am I going to do differently now since I opened this weight loss journey channel? What I'm going to do differently, obviously, number one, I already have a maintenance plan. I already know that after losing weight, you have to maintain, y'all. You have to make sure you stay in that weight and not gain it all back. So please, if you're watching this and you're trying to lose weight, don't do the mistakes I made. Research. Like, after losing weight, you have to maintain. You have to make sure you do not gain the weight all back, and you will do that by either maintaining or like completely changing your lifestyle, right? That is why I believe that is why most people don't recommend diets. most people don't recommend diets because one, they are not sustainable. I know from experience. And two, most people are not aware that after doing a certain diet, you are going to have to somehow change your life to make sure that you do not go back where you come from. So I believe that's the hardest thing about diets, right? I am on a weight loss journey again. I am doing this again. I'm jumping on this boat again. We're doing this. So if you also want to lose weight, if you also feel like my story resonates with you, please like, comment, and share. Please hit that red subscribe button down below to join our community, to join our family, and let's do this together. Guys, this time I am so motivated to be losing weight. I am giving it my all, and of course, with you guys' help, feel free to comment anything down below, anything that is helpful towards this journey we are all on. Guys, we can do this. We can definitely, most definitely do this. Fighting.